So we do got some breaking news here. Bill and Melinda Gates are actually divorcing each other. Now, this is a big deal because obviously Bill Gates is one of the richest people in the world. I think he's something like, I want to say number three. I think it's, Bezos, Musk, and then him, I believe. So he's worth what, like 124 billion or something like that. And on top of that, he has one of, if not the most influential philanthropic venture and entity, charity, in the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, right? It's a family foundation. So this is huge, especially when Bill Gates is actually the head of a lot of the COVID stuff that's going on right now. So this is definitely a huge deal. There's definitely a lot of questions as to, hey, why does this happen? Especially, why did this happen now of all times? It's during the heat of coronavirus. This is a crazy time for this to happen right now. It's definitely a huge deal. And I'm very curious as to, man, what exactly happened here? Because they have such an influential charity, and it is a situation where you would think that this would be the worst time that you would want to divorce. So Bill Gates, he sent out a message on Twitter. He said, after a great deal of thought and a lot of work on our relationship, we have made the decision to end our marriage. Mr. and Mrs. Gates went on to say they had, quote, built a foundation that works all over the world to enable all people to lead healthy, productive lives, but that they no longer believe we can grow together as a couple in this next phase of our lives. It says the divorce will create new questions about the fate of the Gates fortune, much of which has not yet been donated to the Gates Foundation. Mr. Gates, who co-founded Microsoft, is one of the richest people in the world, worth an estimated $124 billion. Quote, the Gates Foundation is the most important and influential philanthropic entity in the world today, said Rob Reich, a professor of political science at Stanford University. Since the Gates Foundation is a family foundation and the Gateses are breaking apart their family, the divorce may have huge repercussions for the foundation for its work across the globe. So this is a huge, huge deal. Don't know what the cause of this is. There's a lot of controversy with Bill Gates right now because he's actually saying that, he doesn't, there's some patent controversy where he's not down to give up the patent to other countries for the COVID vaccine. Is that part of the reason? I have no idea. I mean, hard to speculate on a situation like this, but regardless, this is definitely a massive, massive deal. Bill Gates is one of the most powerful and influential people in current society. And Melinda Gates was a big part. Her name is literally part of the foundation. So, very big deal. Not really sure what's going on here.